and give him glory because he's worthy. Yes, yes, God. God, we thank you for the changes that you're taking us through, the elevation, God. The Bible says to whom much is given, much is required. If he elevates you, then more is required. Change, change. Oh, yeah. Come on, just stay right there. I want you to just, come on and just believe in God. Believe that he's going to bring you through. Believe that he's going to stay there with you until you come out. They say when you moan, the devil don't know what you're talking about. Come on and sneak something fast. If you're already in your season, go ahead and home and let whatever it is you're trying to get through to God so that the devil can't take it. Come on and just moan deep down. Bring it from your belly, from your sternum. Yes. One more time, let's do that one more time. I started going through changes. All of a sudden my days were not as bright. I asked the Lord, what in the world was going wrong? And I heard the song say, you gotta make some changes. You say you want to change in order to change. Gotta go through some changes. Come on and say changes, changes, changes. You say you wanna change in order to change. Gotta go through some changes. Everything was going right. The prime of my life, I was doing the best I've ever done, never did. Then I started going through changes. All of a sudden my days were not as bright. I asked the Lord, what in the world is going on? And I heard the song say, you gotta go for some change. And you say you want to change in order to change. You gotta go for some change. Come on and say changes. Changes. You say you want to change in order to change. Gotta go through some change. Whatever follow you.
I'm willing to follow you. Whatever you wanna do. Lord, have your way.
Say do.
Do what you wanna do. I'm willing to follow you.
Whatever you want to do.
Whatever you wanna do.
Come on and just submit yourself to God.
Lord,
I'll tell you what to
have your way.
Say do.
Do what you wanna do.
Whatever you want to do, God.
I'm willing to follow you.
Whatever you want to do.
Whatever you wanna do.
Lord, come on and just have your way.
Lord, have your way.
Come on and say do.
Do what you wanna do. I'm willing to follow you.
God, whatever you want to do.
Whatever you wanna do.
Say, Lord.
Lord, have your
Come
way.
on and say do.
Do what you wanna do. I'm willing to follow you.
Whatever you want to do, God.
Whatever you wanna do.
Lord, just have your way. Lord, have your way.
Have your
Come on and say change this.
change it.
And you say you want to change. In order to change,
In order to
gotta
change.
go through some change. Come on and say changes. And you say you want to change. In order to change,
In order to
gotta go
change.
through some change. Come on and say changes. And you say you want to change. In order to change,
In order to
gotta go through
change.
some change. Is anybody ready to change? Are you ready to change? Are you ready to change? See, I was once in that position where everything was going right. My money flow was in place. My business was in place. Everything about my life was in place. But my relationship with God, He got me to that point where I could see the glory, where I could see my destiny. He let me see it. I sat at the table and all I had to do was to sign my name, and it was all right. What I had been working hard for, what I had been longing for, it was right there. It was mine. And all of a sudden, it just fell apart. All my friends were gone. All my money was gone. My business had fell through, and I had no one else to turn to. Not my family, not my friends, nobody. And I was sitting in my car out in front of the building, and I was crying, and tears were just flowing down my eyes. And an older gentleman who was an alcoholic in the community, he came up to me, he knocked on my window, he says, Richard, he says, look man, I don't know why I'm being led to tell you this. He says, but you keep coming out here every day and you're asking God for a miracle. You keep asking Him for a miracle. You keep asking Him to do some things for you. And he said, you can't see that wind blowing through the trees. He said, you get to see the sunrise every day. He said, you get miracles every day of your life. Stop sitting out here soaking over from saying what you don't have control over, and get your life right with God. So don't tell me that God won't use anybody. My life kind of changed that day. I didn't really totally get it, but you know, I get it now. God put me through some changes because you know what? He couldn't give me all that, you know what I'm saying, in the mindset that I was in right here. I couldn't, you know what I'm saying, be in control of all that because, you know what I'm saying, my mindset wasn't right. I wouldn't have helped anybody. I wouldn't have been a blessing to anybody. I would just basically would have been thinking about myself. But I'm so glad that God is taking me through the changes. He's